Well, Fujifilm just wanted me to try out the Eterna, basically. I got it for a week when it came to Sweden. After I tried it, they wanted me to do something more with it. I knew from the beginning that I wanted to work with a friend of mine called Joakim.
Richard, he texted me and sent me a reference video, and it's like, me and my friend is gonna go to this cabin in the woods and shoot a similar video to this. Do you want to make the music?
I found this house called the Pine Villa on Instagram. This guy called Jonas Young owned it. He's a part of a magician duo, which is kind of dope. So basically, Jonas allowed us to rent the villa, which was really cool since it's such a new place. But then we needed a budget. So I approached Fujifilm and I had sort of an idea, and they loved it. So we got a budget and we started to book people, basically. Another friend of mine called Ayoub also joined in, and all of us three just worked together to form this idea for MAGNA ETERNAL.
And then 2 months later, it's like, oh, this project is gonna happen soon, and I'm super excited, but it's like a lot of stuff going on, you know, and it's like, do you wanna direct it? And I was like, I guess, sure. Anyways, I kind of assumed that role because I had the luxury of having Richard, who's like a god of cameras. So it's like he knows his stuff. We have this communication already from when we shot my music video, and I guess that's why he asked me to direct this as well.
It's also a camera test. It's a high-budget camera test, basically. I had scenes for just kind of checking the dynamic range, scenes for checking the rolling shutter, scenes for checking the separation with the lenses I were using. Each scene in MAGNA ETERNAL is basically to push the sensor in some way. Lenses and glass has always been close to my heart, so I tried a lot of different lenses. I ultimately landed on the Mamiya 645s, and I want to give full credit to Joshua or Cine Dailies for kind of introducing them to me, because they're so beautiful on the GFX sensor. You know, that 50 that you love so much just gets wider and everything just pops. It just feels larger. The pre-production really tested my patience. I had this idea, what I wanted for at least 2 months in beforehand. And this snowstorm came into Sweden. There was a yellow warning.
They basically said, don't drive.
And that basically put everything upside down for me, because nothing that I planned worked out.
So when the morning arrived, when we were supposed to go to set, we looked outside and it hadn't snowed too much, actually. We took Richard's car. The house was on a steep hill. It took, I think, 4 attempts for us to get to the top. And then we realized, well, the light guys are coming in a 800-kilo truck, and it's gonna be quite hard for them to get up. Start shoveling sand on the road and the hill, but there were no chance. So we had to adapt. A lot of the gear we pushed up on a cart, and we filled one car and shuttled it up and down.
Working outside in a blizzard, that's the furthest thing from working on a calm set. I really wanted to stay to that core of creating something together. For me to have to drop everything kind of worked out for the better, I think, because that allowed us to be truly creative on set.
It also opened up a lot of possibilities, because one of my favorite shots where we have the models go outside in the snow, we couldn't have planned for that, so that was kind of on the spot. And then we got the fireplace, and we had this one shot where you could see the fire in the reflection of the glass. That wouldn't have been the same without the snow.
Being able to have a cinema-built camera and just working regular was amazing, because it really fit into the workflow. If you look too closely to the specs of the camera, you can find some faults. And I think when using the camera, that just falls away. After we wrapped and I took a couple of days, decided to just watch the material from start to finish, I felt super hopeful that the format that I fell in love with long ago is actually finally here for cinema cameras.